Hello, and welcome to the Commentary Zone. Happy holidays, everybody. On the docket today, we have Family Karma Season 3, Episode 7, The Dysfunctional Dinner. Okay. Snoozer. Okay. I'm
Okay.
trying with this.
Okay, so it wasn't just me. Thank goodness.
Yeah, and they hyped up this dinner, but they didn't show it until the very end of the episode. And it seemed like they were, even Lopa, it just seemed like they were more supportive of him than condemning. So I don't see how it was dysfunctional. I don't know. I hate to say this, but I think I'm more interested in the aunties fighting, and I never wanted to see that.
Yeah, I'm more interested, way more interested in that. Way more interested in that. I mean, y'all could just scrap this episode and send me right over there.
As I said before, I think all they have is like two different wedding footages, and I know that's probably not a word, but whatever. Y'all know what I mean. And there's nothing in between.
But you called that from the very beginning because you said, Jamal, this was going to happen. They have this and pretty much nothing in the middle. I'm like, I'm going to agree with you on that. You called it straight out. So I'm not going to be here and like criticize or anything. For me, this was my main issue with the episode. The wrong people were making the right
Mhm.
points. Lopa and Monica. They would. I'm like, really? You gonna make me agree with them? I was kind of annoyed with that, to be completely
Yeah,
honest.
that is kind of frustrating. Um, what'd you think about that dinner at Rishi's parents, though? They was just brushing it under the rug.
Yep.
I feel more and more that it's true, especially when the dad was talking about it.
Right.
It was a little disturbing. And girl, you go outside, you get all up in your feelings, and you say, basically, it sounded like she was like, "You need to propose." Huh? Are you that desperate?
Because remember what she said though. This is the key point. This is the key point. She said the whole community is talking.
So what, they're talking? They talk all the time. It's just that it's about you.
Right.
She
It's all
not
about the
used to that.
community.
Oh
It's the
well.
community thing for me. It's like so
Mhm.
that's where your mind is that you're trying to save face for the community. I'm like, you need to get out of that.
See, if they're anything like a West Indian community, okay, so we talking about this little bit of tidbit, he might be stepping out on her, right? Now, if we see that automatically he goes and proposes to her, that seals the deal for us. He cheating. He a dog. We know her name. We don't really know her name, but we know her name. And it's another bitch down the line too that's also involved in this. It ain't just one person. It's gonna blow up for us. I don't like her.
Oh, yeah, he better not propose and tell himself like that.
But it sounds like he is, because Amy telling Brian that.
I don't know. I need to see. I need more context because with her boohooing and make. Okay, so she was making good points, Monica, but then she made me mad because she started whining. I'm like, yep, nope, you lost me.
All right, but then, okay. So before we get to that final dinner, um Lopa have a little event at her house. I mean, apartment, luxury condo overlooking Miami, her second investment property in Miami. Lopa got money. And she invites the aunties over. Well, some of the aunties, but they start talking about Vishal's mom, Rishma. And Dharma, they asked Lopa how was it between her and Rishma during the wedding, and she's like, well, she kind of ignored me, whatever. And Dharma chimes in and say, yeah, I feel like she ignored me too. She was sweating balls down there, and she got ignored. and this is where Lopa starts talking badly about Vishal. Lopa need to stop doing that.
Exactly. Exactly. She needs to stop doing that. And then what Dharma's not understanding is Rishma's upset, about the whole intervention, the whole getting together. She didn't like that because she felt like Dharma was like butting in. But like in Dharma's mind, in her defense, she felt like she was trying to get two friends back together. And Rishma's like, well, that wasn't her place. So yeah, I was irritated. And then
Well,
from
no,
there,
Rishma had a good point. She said, I never asked you to do that.
I'm the same. I'm the same way. I'm the
Mm-hmm.
same way. Like, don't get involved in my friendships. Like we have in my old friend group when everyone lived in the same area. We had a rule amongst the group. If two of us have issues with each other, no one else gets involved. You let them handle it out, and the rest of us, we're still friends. We're still friends with them. They just got issues. Stay out of it.
Okay, guys, just a heads up. This might progressively get sloppy as we go through our shows because I was on earlier with Heidi and we started day drinking with the Divas. And I've been enjoying some mulled wine and it's delicious. So, Jamal, buckle up. All right. So then we see Rishma sitting down and talking with Vishal. And I thought this was the best part of the episode. I like how she handled him. But why is he
You can't
admitting to
say
being an
anything.
alcoholic?
My thing is this: is that he has emotional issues,
Hmm.
and they need to address the emotional issues because the drinking comes from the emotional issues.
Right, but you got to give Rishma credit. Rishma said point blank, period. What's the root of the issue? We need to get you to AA, Alcoholics Anonymous. We need to sort this out. Like she didn't she like if I compare and contrast between Rishi's parents and Rishma, Vishal's mom, Rishi's parents, they was just like ignoring it. Oh, that's nothing, whatever. Our son is perfect. But she was like calling a thing a thing. And basically, I'm surprised she didn't have an appointment set up at Alcoholics Anonymous for him because I thought that was a little overboard because I don't think he has that great of a problem. I was thinking more along the lines of therapy. But
For me, it
she
was a
wasn't
therapy.
joking. She wasn't joking. She was like, what is the root of the problem? We need to get you to Alcoholics Anonymous. I was like, wait, what? She expressed it. She
But I think
fast tracked it.
with him, but he said I have a drinking problem. That's why she went straight to boom, AA, let's go. That's why therapy wasn't even in her thought, her mind. Because when someone tells you like, I think I have a drinking problem, you're like, okay, boom, we need to go here
But
and
give
get
her
you the help.
credit. A lot of people of her generation would want to cover that up. And she's all about fixing it.
I mean, at this point though, but she understands her climate because she's like, this has already been talked about amongst the group anyway. So there's no hiding it at this point.
Yeah, but she could go into denial like Rishi's daddy and mama did.
There was no denying because she knows her son got like sloppy drunk and got injured. So you can't hide it at this point.
Well, you can't hide that Rishi is a slut bucket either.
Well, there's been no video confirmation. That's why.
Well, the text messages that Nirja, don't forget that text messages, and the other brothers taking them to go and pick up the girl. That's an inside job there.
True, but I need video conference. See, here's the thing with me. There's too many apps that can fake text messages. There's too many apps with fake phone numbers. I need to see video proof. I need to see him going into the other girl's place before I believe it.
Oh, Yanni. Hey, everybody in the chat. Yanni, I know she knows. I'm just looking at the difference in how these families handle this issue. Both issues are serious. But I love Rishma. I love her. She's awesome. Um, we see somebody playing tennis. I didn't care. Monica visits some girl that got babies. I didn't care. Um, Amrit and Nicholas picking out they wedding outfits. I sort of cared because I wanted to hear the color scheme. Um, but okay. Then we see Rishma and Lavina meeting for dinner, and Chitra also joins them. Um, oh, and Vishal brought up to his mother during that serious conversation about inviting Lopa over because she's in town. It would be the first time since the wedding that they're all getting together for a little, nosh. And Rishma was fine with it. She's like, she's family now. Um, that when she said that though, it kind of felt like I ain't got no choice.
She's like, I can't say no. We family now, so there's nothing I can do with this. What you want me to do? Say
That's
no?
how it translated to me. But okay. Um, okay. So then we see. Oh, some other gossip comes up. Brian told Vishal what his mom said about Rishma not being nice to them at the wedding. And Rishma, she says that she knows about this. Chitra said that they need to meet one-on-one and talk it out and fix it. And Lavina asked if she's running away from the situation because Rishma, I think like she's written off Dharma. Is it that deep? Like, what if you could accept Lopa in your house? Dharma, what did Dharma do except express how she felt?
Like I said, Donald's coming from a good place. It just wasn't asked for. And as a friend, you say like, you know what? I understood where you're coming from, but next time don't do that. That's all.
Mm. We see them, Vishal and his family getting ready for the dinner where Lopa's coming. We see Lopa in the car with Risha. And they like, did you bring a gift? And she's like, what the fuck for? Why? Are we staying long enough? Like, where are we going? Why? What are you doing? Lopa is disgusting. I bet you that they're the best of friends in real life.
I can see them hanging out, being friends, but they just have little issues.
So while they're on the way, we see Monica over at Rishi house having this dinner where she's feeling like I don't know.
Here's the thing with Monica. We're gonna need Monica to be grown. Instead of talking to everybody else, talk to the little girl who spread the rumor in the first place. How about you do that? How about you boss up? How about you woman up? Do
But
that.
did anybody talk to Nirja besides Amrit and Nicholas? Like nobody confronted her on this.
No, that's what Monica needs to do because she's getting on my nerves.
But it seems like she's expecting the guilty party, Rishi, to go and do it, and he ain't doing that.
That's a young woman. That's a young girl's thought process. She needs to grow up. Monica, I've been trying to help you out, but I can't help you out no more with this one. Be quiet. Either confront Nirja or be quiet. You got two choices.
She's disappointed that she didn't get support from his family when it happened. She had his back and now wants to know when he's going to have her. I love it that she told him, I'm not going to forget or forgive. You a petty bitch just like me. So you might as well just face up to him and say that this relationship is over because you do believe that what was said is true and you're pissed that he let his business out for that little girl to find out about it, and your brother's involved helping you cheat on her, and your parents is covering up for you. Trust me, Monica, you don't want to get in this family because you will forever be that girl. on the outside. They ain't never gonna pick you over their son. You was looking for support in all the wrong places.
Exactly. She needs to learn from Avni. Can we shout out to Avni? Tell him, Brian, this ain't going nowhere. Not to hurt your feelings, and
Oh
keep
my
it
God,
moving.
yes. But I still think that she would want to fuck it though.
That's what she said though. But she said it in nice terms when she
Oh,
was
not
talking to
rude like
Bali.
me.
Yeah, when she was talking to Bali, remember? She's like, it's not going. Remember, because Bali said if it's big, she's like, if it's big, go for it. But if it's not, and
Did you notice something else in this episode? I feel like at one point, yes, Monica and Rishi were doing joint confessionals, and all of a sudden in this episode that stopped. Are they still together?
it's hard to say. I would say no.
That'd be the first grown-up thing she's done if that's the truth.
She needs to move. She needs to take time to grow up and then move on because she's being ridiculous whining at this point.
You know what I would like to see her do? I agree with you. She need to grow up. I would like to see her move out on her own. Come out from underneath her father petticoat and get her own place and be independent like Avni. And then the right type of man that you want will be attracted to you.
Right, because you attract what you put out there.
But basically, that's the episode, y'all. Family Karma, season 3, episode 7, the dysfunctional dinner.
That was the whole episode.
Okay, so that's what Monica doesn't get. To fight for Monica, the parents have to fight their own son, not the girlfriend. Oh. Wait, you look, I could only learn names on one show. I learned the names on this show, but don't ask me the names on Durban. I'm a total cluster with them. So, it is I can pick and choose one show. That was it, y'all. Hopefully next week will get better. What's the highlight for next week?
Oh, when like Lavina walks out, they start fighting, and Lavina and Dharma start fighting because Dharma feels like Lavina's not being a good friend by seeing both sides. She feels that Lavina is taking Reshma's side, and then Lavina's like, you know what, I'm leaving, and Dharma says fine. No, Dharma says I don't care.
What? Dharma just don't want to go to another hot as balls wedding. That's what that is.
Could be.
Oh, well. Look, that was the episode. Hopefully we're halfway through the season and we can get this show on the road. Let's have I'll give this about 2 more episodes of this nonsense, and then we need to see the second wedding and have the season be over with. This is testing our patience.
I agree with you 1,000%.
Oh my God. Okay, so guys, join us at the top of the hour where we're going to do episodes 3 and 4 of season 5 of The Real Housewives of Miami. Ciao. This is serious. This is serious.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but sheesh.
This is what we watch the housewives in particular for. We love to see the breakup of a marriage. I can't even say a happy household, a marriage.
And then the potential of another marriage. We got 2 marriages in crisis right now. One's further along, but one's heading down that road.
Who's the other one? Oh yeah. No. We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk. And I need to refill my wine. So guys, join us at the top of the hour. We're gonna go over 2 episodes, 3 and 4 of Real Housewives of Miami. Thanks, guys, for joining us today. Really appreciate it. Happy holidays. And any final thoughts, Jamal?
Nope. Happy holidays to all, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.